Hey guys, this week on Hey Sabri, I'm going to be answering Nivesh Meshram's question. He's written, "Hey Sabri, thank you for your valuable content. These days during cold calling the gatekeeper, usually write down a note on who is calling and which company and what is the caller's back, and then they come back and they say the decision maker is not available and ask me, would I like to leave a message for them. I clearly know that the decision maker is available, but the gatekeeper confirms to them that they don't know me. My question is, how can I handle this situation and get past the gatekeeper and get to the owner?" Well, there's two things that you really need to understand. And the first thing is that a lot of how you present yourself in the first opener will determine whether or not that person believes that they should even put you through to the gatekeeper, right? So if you're calling up and you're using all of my tips of downward inflection, in commanding authority, in using a first name basis, just in your tonality, that is going to determine what your success rate is, right? If you call up and you're like, "Hey, it's Sabri, I'm after John. Is John in?" Yeah, that's one way. Then if you know the receptionist's name and you're like, "Hey Rachel, it's Sabri, is John around?" Like, you're going to have a much higher success rate than if you fumble that opening in the beginning and you're like, hello, it's this person from XYZ company, is John around, right? Just in the delivery, in the tonality, that's going to determine a lot. Now, the second thing to note is that it's a numbers game, and there is naturally going to be some gatekeepers that are going to be a lot harder to get through. I've been able to get through every gatekeeper that I've come across, but it hasn't been on the first iteration or the first interaction with them. So the big thing that you really want to do is just know how many dials that you're going to need to make in order to get through and pitch an owner. That's the first thing. And then once you know those numbers, you know that it's a numbers game and you just need to make X amount of dials to do X amount of pitches to close X amount of deals. Then it's a game of constantly improving that. And the way that you do it is by practice, by rehearsal, by making the phone calls to just keep on improving those numbers. So go ahead, focus on those stuff and let us know how you get on. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We're dropping a video like this almost every single day on YouTube. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments box below with hashtag HeySabri, and I'll do my best to get in there and get that answered.